Hello and welcome to Rogue Talks. So I am Patrick, your host, and we today are going to be looking at a video clip of a young lady talking about the fashion industry and white people and overweight people. It's a little bit confusing, so we'll try and break it down afterwards and see what we can come up with.
The commercialization and whitewashing of the body positivity movement is the worst thing that ever happened.
The commercialization and the whitewashing of the body positivity movement is the worst thing that ever happened. I mean, just off the top of my head, I can think of a few. Auschwitz, the killing of 6 million Jews, Pol Pot, Cambodia, the genocide. Like, we could go on. Pretty sure they're worse. By like a country mile.
It's going to be a long one, so sit down. So the body positivity / fat liberation movement emerged from the Black LGBT community of the late 60s, early 70s. It existed on the fringes of mainstream / white society and culture for many years because in white culture, fat equals bad. Now in brown and black culture, there's a little bit of ambiguity here and there. I can talk about that in another video if you want me to. However, what we saw was fashion companies after the extremely toxic early 2000s, which I could talk about all day if you guys want me to, basically said, hey, you know what? I see you fat girls are buying clothes and I see you willing to pay a premium for those clothing. So I'm going to get into the plus size fashion industry. However, what they did was they said, I'm only going to look at fat bodies I'm attracted to or I think other cisgender white people will be interested in. You know what those bodies are? Hourglass, pear-shaped, size 10 to 14 white or white adjacent bodies.
Also, I don't know what a white adjacent body is. And apparently the fact that there's now plus size models, she's not happy about it because the body types of these plus size models is too white.
Essentially, what happened was you're only looking at fat people through the lens of cisgender thin white people that run fashion because fashion thrives on two things, babies: thinness and whiteness. So instead of the body positivity movement reflecting the hordes of fat, black, brown, white people, women, girls, boys, they, them.
Did you hear the way she said white? White. Like, whoa. She doesn't like white people very much, I don't think. She's basically saying that the fashion industry have taken what they think are attractive fat people as plus size models, which modelling in general has always been get the most attractive person you can, put them in clothes usually, and to sell said clothes. So that is what they're going to do. I mean, they're not going to take someone who they think isn't going to sell their clothes and put them in said clothes. I would have thought, just because it's a business.
Who come in a variety of shapes and sizes, hues, genders, ethnicities, it is now fully represented by people like Ashley Graham, a cisgendered size 12 or 14 white woman who is raking in millions of dollars at the expense of the body positivity movement. So what body positivity and plus size fashion have molded together to do is basically mirror the regular straight size fashion industry, creating another generation of fat girls who hate themselves, have a whole new host of insecurities for a totally different reason. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thin white people and the fashion industry have ruined body positivity.
So, are there no black or any other race plus size models? I mean, I'm sure there are. Obviously, she picked out a white girl that's making millions off of it. she just she keeps bringing cisgender white. Like, what difference does that make to the body positivity movement? What does it matter if they're cisgender, or if they're transgender, or if they're gay, or whatever? Like, what does it? What? Where does that come into it? Like, it seems crazy that you're even bringing that into it. It's just another way of, I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to achieve there. To be honest, it's just a bit ridiculous. And then, as far as what you're saying about plus size models, you're unhappy that they're taking the ones that they think that are attractive and that will look good in the plus size clothes, that then people will want to buy the plus size clothes. It's no difference to the normal fashion industry, where they put the best looking girls and the best looking men in the clothes to make us want to buy said clothes. I mean, it would be like me saying, why do they keep putting like these tall 6 foot muscly guys in t-shirts? Because when I see them, I want to buy them, and then I get them home and they don't look as good on me. Well, no shit, because I don't look as good. Like, that is life. So I really don't get where you're coming from here. To be honest, I think you're probably talking shit. Maybe I'm wrong. You guys let me know what you think. Do you think I'm wrong? Do you think this young lady has a point in what she's saying? Maybe she does. And maybe I've completely missed the point. But from what I can see, she's making a big do about something that seems relatively normal in society. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe it shouldn't be. Let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.